Shedeur Sanders is going to be one of the richest quarterbacks ever.
Flew all the way from New Jersey to come drop this off to you.
Okay.
1 hour of sleep.
Yeah.
But you my bro, so.
That's crazy.
Me, I want what's coming. Or what's coming to you. The world, Chico. And everything in it.
Word is, Shedeur Sanders just locked in a $50 million deal, one the NFL reportedly didn't approve, can't touch, and has zero legal power to stop. And if the rumors hold up, Roger Goodell is about to find out the hard way that the league's stranglehold on player income just got cracked wide open. But before we get into what's being reported as an emergency owner meeting, where Jerry Jones allegedly tried to ban these types of deals for good, you need to hear about the loopholes Shedeur supposedly exploited first. Because if this is real, it's flat out brilliant, and it backs up everything people have been saying the NFL's been scared of for years. The fact that Shedeur dropped this news on his birthday? According to sources, that timing wasn't a coincidence. It was calculated payback for everything that went down on draft night. Here's what's being reported. The NFL has reportedly been in talks with Saudi Arabia's public investment fund for months, chasing a league-wide partnership worth billions, one that would give the PIF a fully controlled entry point into American football. Word is, Roger Goodell thought he had this thing locked up. He allegedly believed no single player could step around the league and cut their own deal on the side. If the reports are accurate, he was dead wrong. Because while the NFL was stuck in red tape and playing political chess, Shedeur Sanders' team apparently spotted something buried inside his rookie contract that nobody else caught, what's being called a prime equity clause, one that supposedly lets players lock in international brand ambassador deals completely separate from any league partnership. Most rookies allegedly don't even know this clause exists. Most agents reportedly never think to use it. But Shedeur isn't your average rookie, and his team isn't running the old playbook.
I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up.
So according to sources, they went straight to the PIF, cut the NFL out entirely, and landed a reported $50 million deal to become the global ambassador for American football in the Middle East. The story goes that the NFL found out the exact same moment the rest of us did, on social media when Shedeur made the announcement. And if this is legit, there's reportedly nothing they can do about it, because every piece of this deal is claimed to be completely legal. That's why owners are reportedly losing their minds right now. That's why there's talk of an emergency conference call happening this morning, because if Shedeur can pull this off, every star player in the league could pull this off. And just like that, the NFL's grip on player income could be gone. Fines and withheld bonuses don't carry much weight when a guy is allegedly banking more from international deals than his actual NFL salary. This could be a real power shift, and word is, the league knows it. But here's what makes this even more interesting: the timing.
They gonna film the fireworks!
Good money.
This is the best birthday ever! This is the best birthday ever! We got fireworks in the backyard!
Shedeur announced this deal on his birthday, the same birthday where he threw a private party in Canton, Texas, reportedly with VIP-only access. You really think that's a coincidence? Some people are saying this wasn't just a celebration. According to speculation, this was strategy. This was Shedeur sending a crystal clear message to everyone who doubted him during the draft. You tried to humble me. You made me wait. You questioned my worth. And while you were playing games, I was building an empire you can't even touch. And if the reports are true, that empire is exactly what's keeping NFL executives up at night right now. Sources say Shedeur Sanders walked into this league already making more money than half the veterans on his own roster. Nike endorsement? Check. Gatorade deal? Check. An NIL portfolio that was reportedly printing millions before he ever took a professional snap? Check. The old school power structure says rookies are supposed to show up broke and hungry. They're supposed to need the NFL. They're supposed to be grateful for whatever contract lands in front of them. Word is, Shedeur rolled up to the facility in an F8 Ferrari, Not the standard 488 you see in every rap video, the F8, the upgraded model most people don't even know exists. According to some, that's a statement right there. That's Shedeur telling the entire organization, I'm not here because I need a paycheck. I'm here because I want to win. And if that's true, it changes everything. How contract negotiations work, how much leverage a team actually has, how far they can go trying to control a player. You can't threaten a guy with contract disputes when he's already financially set for life. You can't use fines as punishment when someone's pulling in more from endorsements than their salary. The Browns reportedly can't play hardball with Shedeur the way they might with other rookies, because according to sources, Shedeur already won the money game before the football even started. And this reported $50 million PIF deal, that just hammers the point home. Word is, Shedeur Sanders doesn't play by normal rules. He doesn't fit in the box the NFL tries to put every player in. He's stacking generational wealth on his own terms. And according to reports, the NFL can either adjust to this new reality or keep pretending they have control they no longer actually have. Now let's talk about what this means for Cleveland specifically.
Is there going to be a quarterback competition, or is he going to name a QB1? And when will that decision be made? Like, not until after OTAs?
Yeah, until he sees Watson and Shedeur for that matter. He's got to hand them his playbook and see how they digest it. That's part of it too, especially that position. Monken hasn't been through this with Shedeur, Gabriel, and Watson for that matter. So I don't think we're going to hear that, Riz, until...
While local media is still pushing some quarterback competition narrative with Deshaun Watson, Shedeur is reportedly out here proving he's already operating at a completely different level than anyone else in that building. Watson's making $40 million a year to basically not play football. He shows up to events looking checked out. He posts birthday messages that feel like he's just going through the motions. He's cashing guaranteed checks, but he's not building anything beyond that contract. According to reports, Shedeur just locked in $50 million from a single international deal. He's building a brand that'll outlive his playing days. He's creating opportunities that have nothing to do with whether Andrew Berry likes him or Todd Monken decides to start him. That's the gap between someone who needs the NFL and someone who understands the NFL is just one piece of a much bigger picture. And Browns fans should probably be fired up about this, because if your quarterback doesn't need the organization's money, he can lock in purely on winning. He's not stressing over contract talks. He's not holding out for more cash. He's reportedly already set for life. All that's left is proving he's the best football player in the building. And based on everything we've seen so far, that's allegedly the easy part for Shedeur. But the real story here reportedly isn't just the money. It's what this claimed $50 million deal represents for the future of the NFL. For decades, the league has run on one core idea. They control access to real wealth. You want generational money? You play in the NFL. You play by their rules. You take whatever contract structure they hand you. That system worked when players had nowhere else to turn, when endorsement money was limited and international markets were untapped. But NIL changed everything. It gave college athletes the power to build brands before going pro. It created an entire generation of players who walked into the NFL already financially stable. Now, international money is the next wave. Oil-rich countries in the Middle East want American sports. They've got unlimited cash, and they reportedly don't care at all about NFL approval. So when the PIF offers Shedeur $50 million to be their ambassador, they're not calling Roger Goodell for a green light. They're going straight to the player, and the player supposedly has every legal right to say yes. That's what has owners in full panic mode right now. That's why Jerry Jones is reportedly pushing hard to close this loophole, because once players realize they can make NFL-level money outside the NFL, the league's leverage disappears completely. And Shedeur allegedly just proved it can be done. He's the first domino, the first player to reportedly take advantage of this new landscape. But word is, he won't be the last. Sources say every star player in the league is watching this right now. Every agent is allegedly breaking down how Shedeur's team made it happen. And you'd better believe future rookies are going to demand the same kind of clauses in their contracts. According to reports, the NFL tried to send Shedeur a message by letting him slide all the way to the 5th round. They allegedly wanted to show the league that character concerns matter, that you can't coast on talent, that the league will put you in your place if you don't fall in line. But that message reportedly blew up completely in their faces, because instead of humbling Shedeur, it supposedly lit a fire under him to prove he doesn't need their stamp of approval. He doesn't need a high draft slot. He doesn't need the NFL to validate him. He just needs his team to find the right legal angles and lock down the right business connections. Everything else is noise. Here's the part that's reportedly eating at Roger Goodell the most. Word is the NFL has been trying to crack into the Middle East market for years. They want to play games in Dubai. They want Saudi money flowing in. They want access to that entire region. But every negotiation reportedly requires government sign-offs, league votes, and full owner buy-in. It's a slow, grinding, bureaucratic process that takes years to push through. According to sources, Shedeur went around all of it. He cut one deal, probably took a few weeks to hammer out, and now he's reportedly the face of American football in a region the NFL has been chasing for half a decade. If that's true, that's flat out embarrassing for the league. That's a rookie showing up the entire NFL front office, and it proves something that should terrify every owner. Individual players are now reportedly faster and more valuable than the league's entire corporate machine. Players can move quicker, close deals faster, and build relationships the league has zero control over. And in a global economy where speed is everything, that kind of agility is reportedly the whole game. The emergency owner meeting this morning, according to reports, that was pure damage control. They're scrambling to figure out how to keep this from happening again, looking at shutting down the prime equity loophole, considering new contract language to block international deals. But here's the catch. According to sources, any restrictions they add now don't apply to contracts that are already signed. Shedeur's deal is locked in. He got through before they could slam the door shut. And every player who signed a contract with that same clause, they can reportedly all do exactly what Shedeur just did. Word is the NFL can't go back and rewrite deals that are legal. So this isn't a one-time thing. This is the start of a trend, and the league is scrambling to hold on to control of something that's already slipping right through their fingers. Let's talk about Shedeur's birthday party for a second, because the way he celebrated tells you a lot about his mindset. Most rookies in his position would be running the media circuit, showing up at league-mandated events trying to clean up their image after sliding in the draft. According to reports, Shedeur threw a private party in Texas with fireworks and only invited his inner circle. No media access, no NFL suits, just the people he actually rides with, celebrating on his own terms.
That's pure confidence. That's someone who knows his value doesn't depend on public opinion or league approval. He reportedly doesn't need ESPN covering his birthday to prove he matters. He's got his own platform, his own YouTube channel, a direct line to millions of fans. Why would he need old-school media validation? This is reportedly the new blueprint for athlete stardom. You don't go through gatekeepers. You don't wait for permission. You build your own lane and control your own story. And word is, the NFL hates it, because when players control their own narratives, the league can't shape public opinion the way they used to. They can't punish guys by freezing them out of media opportunities. They can't use reporters to plant negative stories. Shedeur's birthday party was reportedly another middle finger to the system, another reminder that he doesn't need what they're selling. And the claimed $50 million PIF deal announced that same day, that was the exclamation point, the proof that his way actually works. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Cleveland media is still out here trying to manufacture a quarterback controversy with Deshaun Watson, still acting like there's a real competition for the starting job. But anyone actually paying attention knows that's completely hollow. Watson's contract makes him impossible to cut or trade, so they have to keep pretending he's still in the mix, have to act like he's still relevant. Meanwhile, Shedeur is reportedly out here signing $50 million international deals and building something that has nothing to do with whether Cleveland starts him week 1. That's the actual story. That's what reporters should be all over. But they won't be, because admitting Shedeur is crushing it means admitting their draft coverage was way off, means owning up to the fact they pushed narratives that weren't grounded in reality. So instead, they'll keep talking about Watson, keep acting like the competition is real,
keep dodging what some say is the obvious truth. Shedeur Sanders is allegedly already bigger than the Cleveland Browns. He's reportedly already moving at a level that goes way beyond whether Todd Monken likes his playstyle or Andrew Berry thinks he's ready. He's building something that'll last long after his playing days are over, and that's what separates franchise quarterbacks from guys who just play the position. According to some, the NFL is stepping into a new era, an era where players hold more power than they ever have before, where international money opens doors the league can't lock, where social media gives athletes a direct line to fans without needing traditional media at all. Shedeur Sanders is reportedly the first player to fully step into this new reality, to use every advantage available and build wealth and influence completely on his own terms. And word is, the NFL terrifies, because if Shedeur wins, if he proves you can thrive without needing NFL approval, every player is going to follow that same blueprint. The reported emergency owner meeting this morning allegedly wasn't really about Shedeur. It was supposedly about stopping a revolution, about keeping control over a system that's reportedly already changing faster than they can handle. But according to sources, it's too late. The cat's out of the bag. Shedeur showed everyone there's another path, and you can't put that knowledge back in the box. Word is the NFL wanted to humble a rookie who didn't show proper respect. Instead, they supposedly created the blueprint for how future players are going to challenge league power. If that's true, that's karma. That's poetic justice. And that's allegedly exactly what Shedeur Sanders was going for all along.